Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. We're going to do some silver level ranked grind. If you're new to the channel, we talk about Splinterlands all day, every day, and we do so with an intent to teach how to maximize your rewards for your time and attention. This game is different than other video games in that you actually receive rewards that have real world value, and there's certain ways and strategies and tips and tricks you can implement to maximize those returns. So that's what we're about. If it sounds interesting, stick around and like and subscribe. I just earned my daily reward quest with my silver level account, which is DE Cunningham. As you can see, we're in silver 2 and we have a rank of 1557. This is with 60,000 power. And as you can also see, I am 7,000 power shy of being able to reach silver 1. I don't intend to rent any more cards. This was a very cheap deck, and the plan is really just to minimize cost. And that's actually one of the tips when you're renting a deck to win at lower levels. Stay patient, do it slow. You know, it's very tempting to rent a ton of cards and just have all kinds of options that allow you to win and climb really fast and really far. But the cost of those rentals can make it not economically viable. Whereas if you rent very inexpensive cards, low level monsters, but you get a certain depth to your deck, you can succeed in bronze and silver and get some decent rewards, like you're going to see this season with me getting 15 with this deck, and 2 daily rewards per day. And I'm competitive most days. Like, look at this record: win, win, loss, win, win, loss, win, loss, 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 win. You know what I mean? It's like 50-50 kind of thing. Go on some losing streaks, go on some winning streaks. Actually, I can click on my name and I can see what my season record actually is. You can see that. Isn't there a way to see that? Highest rank, silver. Well, I think it's if I click on leaderboard. Yes. So there I am. I'm 52nd, 5,200. There are 5,271 people better than me at this level of play. And that's okay with me because I'm going to get my decent slice of rewards for the little I've put in here. And as you can see, I've got 148 battles this season, 76 of which are wins. So, I'm right in the middle, kind of a little more than 50% win rate. I'm having fun and I'm earning. And I paid, I think, roughly 2,000 dark energy crystals for the rentals that I've used. And for those of you who don't remember, let's go over here and look at rented to me. These are the cards I've been using this season. We've got Red Team. We're using Quid Yuff, very inexpensively rented Quid Yuff. I think it's like 5 dark energy crystals a day. And for a level 4, makes me very competitive with red. I've got a level 5 Cobalt Miner, who I really enjoyed playing with my Sandworm on the neutral side. I do have a Sandworm, but it's delegated from my main account. So I do a little sneak play with red. And as you can see, I also have a Goblin Fire Mage, which I really love for the magic option. What else? So that's kind of my red team. And I do have, I have other playable cards as red, some of which are just level 1. These are the standard cards you get when you're playing this game and you don't rent anything. And so I have lots of options. And some I've earned, like this is my card for keeps that I earned by playing the game. So I've got lots of options, and that's just my red team. I've also got rented to me. I have a decent blue team, as you can see. Axemaster is a card I won, and wow, is that helpful at this level. If you are fighting in silver or bronze, an Axemaster is going to go a long way because of the Devil Strike. Lobstradamus is very good also for the blue team, but we've talked so much about that, and you guys know. It's a good card. Lorna Shine. I don't even look at these. Look at the rentals with my white team. Lorna Shine and Lunakari Mistress. This girl is so powerful at lower levels because you can just put meat shields like this Cursed Slime Ball or the Ooze Ball or any level 1 or 2 mana cost monsters. Very low levels. It doesn't matter. They're going to get the Holy Shield. And then that's going to mean at least 2 hits. So you end up burying cards like this, which are really inexpensive, and they get so much protection from those from the holy divine shield that they end up staying alive long enough to take down the entire team. And then I've got a black team. This one I spent a fair chunk of change on. ouster. As you can see, I got like all the magic and archery monsters, lots of choices. One of my main splinters, renting pretty much everything you see in here. And then I've got a fair number of neutral monsters, which are always wise. If you're renting to win, you want neutral monsters because they can play with any other splinter. Now, with all that said, let's get into it. And we'll open the rewards and then we'll get into some battles. This season we are going to finish in silver 2 because we don't want to rent that extra 7,000 power. And that's just a cost benefit analysis. The renting those extra cards would cost, some number of dollars. And these loot chests, each of them is worth roughly 60 cents per at this time. And that's based on the mathematics of what potential cards could open in each one of these and how many dark energy crystals you could draw. And that's all something you can calculate using splintercards.com. And you come over here to tools, you go to loot chest value, and there you go. Most of you are going to know that, but not everybody. It's got right down here. It tells you exactly based on all of the potential drops that are available. And look, it's got very, very detailed drop rates for everything. It can tell you that on average, the chest value is going to be worth 62 cents US. Knowing that, I can come over to the leagues, the ranked battle system, check on the leagues, go into silver, and I can see that if I stay in silver 2, I'm only going to get 15 chests, but if I go to level 1, I'm going to get 3 more. That's only probably on average $1.80 more worth of reward. It's unlikely I'm going to be able to rent 7,000 power for that type of potential reward. That's why I've generally speaking said I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother climbing that one more rank. Come on, guys, give me something good. Nope. Give me Axe Master. Ooh. Underwhelming, but still free. Okay, throw it on the pile. Those dark energy crystals are contributing to my overall net profit on the season, and I do believe we're going to be profitable. Last season, I don't think we were, but the first season we were. The second season, I don't think so, and the third, we're going to be profitable. Okay, so check it out. Like I said, Lorna Shine, and well, first of all, the equalizer is going to let me play monsters that have really low hit points and not worry about them dying right away. So Silver Shield Knight is usually quite vulnerable at level 1, but with the Inspire and the speed, I'm going to do it, trusting that his hit points are going to be buffed by one of these other monsters and the equalizer bringing it up. Then we want a Divine Healer in there toward the back because we want her to heal everybody that comes. Definitely, I want the Naki. And now, see, I'm running out of mana, and I have 2 more spots. I immediately start thinking, okay, what cheap monsters can I use? I don't really care if they're super powerful, because, again, they're going to have Equalizer hit points, and they're going to have the Holy Shield. This would be a great choice because of the 2 archery damage and the good speed, but I don't want to do that because I really want to get 2 more monsters to take advantage of Lorna Shine's ability. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Truth Speaker because she's going to be 3 cost, leaving me with 1, and then I can go Creeping Ooze. So now I've got a full roster, and remember, Truth Speaker is going to be not 1 hit point. She's going to be 5 or 6 or however many is the highest hit point monster. So, and then also she's going to throw Fortify on everybody, giving them 2 more shields. And Creeping Ooze the same thing. So I'm almost tempted to go, I think like this though. Is that the play? So in this build with this layout, I'm totally ignoring the potential for sneak attack. I'm hoping that he goes right to the front, and if he does, I'm almost better to go like this. This is me really expecting him to do a frontal attack. Let's hope I'm right. So we usually do this every day at both the silver level and the diamond or champion level. We have 2 main accounts that we're using this with. We do have a third, but we haven't really gotten into showing that one yet. I am grinding on even the third, and I'm just achieving the lowest level bronze with that account. If you guys want to see bronze level play, let me know in the comments, and I'll get that account going on the videos also. And really, I'm hoping, even though you might not be playing in silver, or for that matter, diamond, that you're going to be able to see something here that you can generalize from. Whether it's the formation strategies that I implement just there, or whether it's the interpretations on the rule sets so that you can then generalize and then have more success. Okay, so what do we see here? He doesn't have a lot of magic damage. You know what I mean? It's all ones. That's kind of not very threatening. But mind you, I'm not protected against magic at all. I don't have any void. I'm a little nervous about this Mustang's attack ability, but I'm going to have 2 and 3, and he only has 3. And then I've got her too, so I'm going to be doing, you can count your melee. This is an important thing to think about. You want to count your damage. I'm going to be doing 2 with the Silver Shield, 3 with the Luminous Eagle, and 2 more with Lunaki. So that's what? 8. No. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus another 2, 7. So I'm going to be doing 7 damage, and he's going to be doing 7 damage. So look, it's playing out well. I've got the heals, remember. And we put her at the back end because we wanted her to have a chance to heal everybody on the team. Assuming I lost the first tank, what about the second? What about the third? What about the fourth? Then if he was playing a sneak attack build, he would have really got me with the taking out my divine healer. But often with this build where everybody has the same number of hearts, it doesn't make much sense to do a sneak attack play because you're going to be distracted trying to hit sneak attack monsters who are in the 5th, 6th position, and they're going to end up having the same number of hit points as the enemy tank. So it's unlikely, it's usual that people will play in such a way that they focus on the first position with that rule set. Let's do 2 more quick ones, and then I do have to go actually. Gotta go get the kids. Okay, so another high mana. We're looking at melee from anywhere, holy protection. So we're gonna skip Hold on Shine because it's irrelevant since the rule set offers the same ability. We're gonna go Quid Yuff, and then we're gonna try and get some of these Living Lava in front because he's got the shield. Definitely want Sandworm. Sandworm with Quid Yuff is so helpful. It's good if we can get speed, but at the same time, it can't be our focus. And I did the Fire Elemental because he's got the blast damage, and I want that chance to. I think I'm gonna Buddy Boy at the front. Onyx Sentinel, get in there, go. So Onyx Sentinel just being a meat shield with and it has shield, so that hopefully will help it stay alive longer. I don't need my melee monsters to be in the first position given the rule set, so I'm just giving myself that extra barrier. We'll see if it is adequate to really let me have this one. Looking at his team, I feel like I've got the stronger team. Yes, he has a Demoralize up here with the Molten Ogre, which is going to take away one of my melee, one of my damage points. But I like my team, but at the same time, starting to feel not so confident. My sneak attack is going to help as we finish off the Pit Ogre here. But is it too little too late? Because, keep in mind he has Serpentine Shield, and before that he had Living Lava Shield, and he neutralized one of my damage points. So isn't it interesting how effective that's proven itself to be? Yeah, he's got me. So let's understand how we lost that game. We lost because he used Molten Ogre, which demoralized my attack, taking it down by 1, which made a lot of those 2 attacks 1 attack. And then why was that so important? Because he put 2 monsters in the first and second position that both had shield. And so he knew I was going to play melee monsters. He knew that the demoralize would be really impactful. He also knew that at this level of play, there are a number of monsters that only have 2 attack. 2 cut in half is 1, and 1 hitting a shielded monster is 0. That was actually really smart play by Anadin, and sometimes you learn more from your losses than you do your wins. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to call it. 32,000. We had the really big Counter the Legends water video this morning, so this will be just a shorter rank play game. And again, like I said in the comments, let me know if you want to see some of the bronze action, if you want to see more silver action, or if you want to see longer videos with this. We can do, maybe we could do lives of this. Let me know how you want to see this go, but it does feel like I started this series doing 3 battles, and it feels short now because some of my content's getting longer and you guys seem to enjoy that. But today it's going to be 3. I want to hear what you have to say about that. So look, melee monsters are not acceptable. Everybody's got ranged. When melee monsters are not acceptable, you have to think magic, because you can't, or close range, but at this level there's very few close range monsters. I'm going to go Delwyn, and I'm going to go water. I'm going to throw Obstradamus, and then I want, where is he? The Axe Master himself. And we need, everybody's got snipe. Pirate Captain is so cheap for 3 and doing 2 cost. I love it. I want to get the Ice Pixie in there because she's so affordable. And remember, she's going to be buffed by Delwyn. And I really probably need the Prismatic Energy to magic reflect some of those guys' damage back at them. I think we're going to have to say goodbye to the Pirate Captain or Lobstradamus. Let's see here. Let's try. This is a bit of a cheeky play. I can see that there's no possibility for melee monsters. Secondly, I can see everybody has snipe. So what might happen is he puts like a peaceful giant in the first position on his team. That person is going to have 0 attack of any kind, or an Onyx Sentinel, or a Gelatinous Cube. 0 attack. Then what? His 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th positions are all going to have snipe. So are they even going to shoot my tank? My tank has 4 hit points. I think she might be safe because of this combination of rules. And if you start to understand the rule combinations and how they might interplay together, you can try stuff like this. It might not work. If he puts like a Prismatic Energy in the first position, I'll die. Let's see. See, Peaceful Giant. And it makes a lot of sense that he would do that, because everybody's got snipe. He's thinking, well, frankly, he's thinking, I need a decent tank. But I realized that actually, no, you don't need a decent tank, because it's unlikely the first position monster is going to have any attack. So my mermaid is entirely safe until all of these other guys are dead. And so my real tank is right here. Interesting. He's nerfing me though, you see that? Bortus. I'm going to get buffed by my guy, and then Bortus is going to silence it. I still think I'm going to win because the Axe Master is just too crazy. And watch, my mermaid is going to heal my tank, my Prismatic Energy. And I feel like this was a very interesting strategy moment where like it's not always the case where at this level of silver play that there's something like that with some meat on the bones, but that's a cool little game. And I hope you see the value of understanding the rule sets. And if you don't yet fully understand all the rules, maybe, or for that matter, the abilities, get over here to Splinter Cards, and you can come in here and you can look at the abilities, and look at that. It's got all of the abilities. You can click on whatever one you've got questions about, including new ones like Amplify, which is super crazy. You can read the descriptor there, and there are going to be a list of cards also. Let's click on Void. Watch this. Not only does it describe what Void is, it tells you what monsters you can get. And is this the level? Yes. It even tells you the level at which you need. You need a level 7 Pit Ogre. You need a level 1 Calidum. You need a level 1 Torhilo, and so on. So you can immediately and quickly come here, have this page open, click on the ability. I need a flight monster. Which splinters have great flight monsters? Where's flight? Where's flight? Flight. Why am I not seeing it? It's funny that I was like, look how fast it is. And then I can't even see flight. Okay, there it is, flying. You come, click on here. These are all the flying monsters. And then you can quickly see, oh, red's got lots of them. Click on, and then I'll choose my red team because it's an earthquake battle. Or look at how many black has. I'm going to choose black. It can make it very easy for you if you already have the page open, if you already got this listed, so that you can click on that and quickly see what sort of monsters you might have available. It's not going to draw your specific account and show you your cards, but just looking at this, I would know, oh, I have Imp Bowman, Elemental Phoenix, Spark Pixies, Giant Rock. I have all of those, so that's interesting. What about blue? Oh, no, there's not as many blue, not as many green. There's tons of black, and that would be enough for me because I know my deck well enough that I could say, oh, I got to pick black. It's Earthquake is definitely going to be easiest with black. Look at all these guys I can pick from, and I personally have those. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. As always, guys, I appreciate your time and your attention. And thanks for helping grow the channel. We're coming up on 3,000 subscribers. Oh, and 9:30 tonight, I'm going to do a live. We're going to just talk about speculation. I want to get into some of this chaos stuff. I want to get into some of these abilities. I want to hear what you guys have to say about what you're thinking about, for instance, Amplify. I'm pretty convinced that this is going to be a summoner ability. Maybe it'll be a legendary summoner ability. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I want to talk speculation on that stuff, and maybe even what things could work together, and how could we, knowing what we know about some of those cards that are coming, how can we predict new types of movement within the meta? Interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to it, guys. See you later. Have an amazing day, and God bless.